Hi, this is Josh and Rachel from Aldi Reviewer, and today we are looking at the Emporium Selection Cheese Village Advent Calendar. This is an annual Aldi find, which means that it is only in stores for a limited time. Each store gets just one shipment of these, and once they're sold out, they are sold out until next year, which in our experience is what Aldi likes to call National Advent Calendar Day, or the first Wednesday each November, which, if you know anything about Aldi, is a really big thing that goes back several years. Aldi has been selling one of these calendars in one form or another going back to, I think, at least 2018, when the wine calendars also made their appearance in American stores. Since then, every year, these are a big hit. The wine calendars, of course, are the big mainstay. That's what everybody goes and lines up before the store opens on National Advent Calendar Day. But the wine calendar pairs really well with the cheese calendar. And of course, even if you're not somebody who likes wine, if you're a cheese kind of person like I am, this can be kind of fun too. At the time of this video, the calendar costs $16.99, and that's kind of on par for the last year or two of these cheese calendars. They've gone up a little bit in price over the years, but have generally held fairly steady. This calendar comes with 24 mini cheeses. There's 12 different varieties. I'm going to flip it to the back. I will mention that you should keep this refrigerated when you buy it. You'll notice that there are a dozen cheeses of different kinds from the United Kingdom, from the Netherlands, different places, also from Italy. And they're all a little bit different. This is similar to, but distinct from, past cheese calendars. It seems like Aldi's supplier kind of shakes it up just a little bit every year. So for example, like the mustard Gouda, or Rachel, you want to take a pronunciation on that?
I believe it's Red Leicester.
We'll call it that, sounds good to me. Or the black truffle cheddar. These have been kind of mainstays. This thing is, I believe, new. I don't recall seeing it before. This grand, what does that look like to you? Padano?
Grana Padano?
Sure. That looks about right. I know POD has something to do with sourcing. So that's something I don't think I've seen before. This also is something.
Mimolette?
Sure, sounds as good as anything. So these are some new ones that I don't think I've seen before.
I don't think they've had goat cheese before.
I don't think they've had goat cheese either. So it's kind of a mix of things we've seen before and things that are new, at least as far as we can tell. So that's always kind of fun too. You've got some old familiars. I'm going to open it up in a second. I do want to show you something that's interesting for this one. Is at the bottom, right there are a listing of pairings. I'm going to flip it around so you can see it. This is a listing on our review on our website. I've got a still photo of this, but you can, on the bottom of this box, find what wines and chocolates pair with the cheeses. So if you want the whole trifecta, if you can get your hands on all three of them, you can have yourself quite the little festivity every day in December in the days leading up to Christmas. And so that's something worth noting too. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this open, just simple enough. Notice when you open it up, and this is also kind of our unboxing, you'll notice that they are numbered for each day, and they're kind of all over. So you're opening up different parts of it, different times of the year, or the different times of the month rather. And I've always thought that was kind of fun, that you're kind of doing a little bit of a scavenger hunt to find each day. And they of course start on the front. There are none on the back, that's just the nutrition. So you've got some stuff on the front to lead things off. You've also got some stuff here in the centerpiece. Now, right off the top of my head, Rachel, do you see number 1 here at all?
Oh, is it on the first?
It might be.
Oh, no, here it is.
You found it?
Right
All right,
there.
perfect. Okay, so this is, like I said, an unboxing. So we're doing this. We're going to open up just a few of the first ones so you can kind of get a look at what these look like. So they're perforated, and you pull it open. And what you do is you pull out each of the cheeses. This is the cheddar with whiskey. This is, I'm pretty confident, a new one. I don't recall ever seeing that one before.
I think that one's new.
That obviously I don't know if that's United Kingdom or not, but I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows though? Okay, and here's number 2. Again, we're cheating a little bit here to open a few just to give you guys a sampling of what these kind of look like. Same thing.
It's the sacrifice we make.
Absolutely. This is also one of the new ones, the Mimolette. And again, you can see they're all kind of shrink wrapped. The shrink wrap might lead you to think that these are going to last forever. They will not. The box makes it clear there actually is a Best Buy date on the bottom of it, so you want to make sure that you're aware of that. I'm going to look for one more. Number 3. So this is yet one more example of the cheeses. This is the goat cheese. So the first 3 that we've opened actually are ones that we have never actually tried before, which is kind of fun. The family in the past, when we have tasted these, some of them that people really like, some of them they don't. In some ways, that's kind of the adventure of the calendar. You just don't always know. And, you know, if you're a real wine kind of person, maybe the pairings can really make it kind of even more fun. But just as cheese people, some of them we really like the red Leicester.
Red Leicester.
Red Leicester. I thought
I
it was
might
pretty.
be pronouncing it wrong too.
But that one, you know, that one's a pretty good one. I like mushrooms, and the truffle one didn't do it for me. So, but again, your mileage may vary. You may find that you like them, or don't like the ones that we do. But either way, this is, in my opinion, a really fun, kind of an annual tradition. You know, again, the wine is the one that gets all of the attention, I think, with shoppers who line up. But I really think the cheese calendar is a good bit of fun. It's got a long tradition with Aldi. And if you are a cheese person, and of course, especially if you're a wine/chocolate person that likes to pair everything and have these festivities every day, this particular calendar, the Emporium Selection Cheese Village Advent Calendar, is really something worth taking a hard look at if you happen to be in Aldi on National Advent Calendar Day, or if you're lucky, in this case with us, in the days leading up to it whenever it gets put on shelves. Regardless, this is an Aldi find, and you will be able to find it in stores while supplies last.